it's Michelle, and welcome back to the Royal Daily Tea. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday for middle of the week. You know, I had a horrible night last night. I didn't sleep, and Romeo literally got sick all over my apartment. It was like The Exorcist. So that was around 2 in the morning. So that was fun. And then I woke up and, Aunt Flo came to visit. I know that's a little TMI, but we're all friends here. We share on this channel. So it was one of those mornings where you're laying in bed and you're contemplating, how much do you really need your job? How bad do I really need it? I wanted to call in sick so bad, y'all. But the funny thing is, I didn't call in sick, and so far it's actually been a really good day. So sometimes in life we think things are going to be bad, but sometimes the sun comes out and it turns over in our favor. So I really hope that you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And just know sometimes it's crappy and then the sun comes out. But you guys, we have a lot of juicy royalty to get through today. So you know what to do. Sit back and relax. Grab yourself a beverage and let's get into the Royal Daily Tea. Well, the Wales family was out and about for the big help out over the Coronation weekend, and we got to see all three of the Wales children participating, especially Prince Louis. They were part of the big help out celebration for the Coronation weekend. Now, there were a lot of adorable pictures and footage of all three of the children. They engaged in archery as well as helping their mom. It was wonderful to see them interacting with the community, especially when they were roasting and toasting some marshmallows. Apparently, Princess Charlotte did the 3-second rule when she dropped a marshmallow. We also got to see Prince William and Prince Louis driving a tractor, doing some digging and drilling. It was really nice to see all of them acting as a family and participating in community service. I look forward to watching the Wales children grow up, and especially Prince Louis. As always, he stole the show, but I really love to see the Waleses acting as a family unit, and there's a lot of adorable videos and photographs from that weekend. Well, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, was the lady in blue once again as she hosted a garden party alongside her husband, the Prince of Wales, and the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh at Buckingham Palace. Now, this was a rewear of a blue Elisab dress, and she looked absolutely stunning. This is a very feminine and elegant design. I really do like when Kate mixes up her fashion with skirts or dresses or pantsuits. I love Catherine's style with her coat dresses, but I gotta be honest with you, I like when she wears other fashions, and this is one of my favorite outfits. It's very feminine, and we haven't seen her rewear this outfit since I believe 2019. This is a gorgeous, very feminine and elegant outfit. Now, Sophie was also a vision in blue herself. It was like the royal women were matching in the same royal blue. Don't tell Meghan, because we had two royals wearing the same color. So during the same garden party, Prince William had the most adorable interaction with a 93-year-old royal fan who has been to 3 coronations. Her name is Dom Elizabeth Watts, and she explained to Prince William that during his grandmother's coronation, she slept on the pavement for 3 nights and it poured rain. Now, she also explained at the age of 7, she unfortunately missed out on the coronation of George because she had the measles. But how wonderful for this lady to have experienced 3 royal coronations. Hey guys, so now we're getting to the conspiracies and the controversies of King Charles's coronation. And the very first one is the mystery of Catherine's coronation gown. Now, the Sussex squad are throwing a fit, accusing Catherine of being wasteful, saying she wore two different coronation gowns. Now, I do understand why everyone is confused. I'm confused as well, because during the coronation, it was very obvious that she had a dress that came up a little high to her neck, and you could see underneath a little bit of the silver embroidery underneath. Now, when they sent out the description of what Catherine was going to be wearing, they did mention she was going to wear George VI festoon diamond necklace, which is a beautiful and very elaborate diamond necklace that was a gift to Queen Elizabeth II from her father in 1950. But clearly, during the coronation, she was not wearing the necklace. At least we couldn't see any necklace on her. So then when they released the official portraits of the coronation, here's Catherine in a deep V-neck gown, clearly wearing the necklace. So everyone is scratching their head like, what happened? Why does she have two different necklines, one with the necklace, one without? So the theory is she had two dresses made. Now, I personally cannot imagine Catherine having two separate coronation gowns made, especially since you can't even see the gown underneath the cape. That would make no sense as to why she would have two very expensive dresses made for an event, one that you could barely see. And Catherine, in my opinion, does not come across as a wasteful, spendful person. She has been a duchess and a princess for 12 years. She looks like the person who stays within the budget. And Catherine is known to rewear a lot of her outfits. This is something that I believe Princess Diana didn't even do. Princess Diana spent a lot of money on her wardrobe. She was a fashion trendsetter. But I don't believe I've ever seen Princess Diana rewear an outfit. Now, I could be wrong, but Princess Diana had a lot of clothes, and I never saw her rewear the clothes the way that Catherine constantly rewears her outfits. I think she is one of the first royals, I believe, that rewears her clothes, kind of sending a symbol to everyone, hey, I'm just like you. She rewears her clothes. Her casual clothes are always very, very budget friendly and affordable. So I can't imagine that she would commission two very expensive dresses, one that you never really see because she wore a coronation robe over it. But clearly there's two different necklines. So one of the theories is that she had a temporary cape made to wear over her gown to preserve the embroidery that's on the top of the dress, because she's wearing that robe over it that's very heavy along with the metal. So perhaps they made a temporary cape to make it lay better, not to mention having a V-neck underneath that coronation robe. Perhaps they thought it was too low cut and they wanted to cover the décolleté area. She could have had a little temporary piece of fabric that was placed over the top and then had the cape over it. That is my opinion, but again, the Sussex squad is accusing her of having two different dresses. So there's another conspiracy theory circulating that Catherine and William were late to King Charles's coronation due to their children. If you remember watching the coronation, a lot of us were a little bit confused as to why we did not see Catherine and William walking into the Abbey, especially since all royals have to enter before the king and queen. That is basic royal protocol, that the king or queen are always the last to arrive at every single event. However, for the coronation, Catherine and William were seen walking behind the royal procession of His Majesty King Charles and Queen Camilla, along with their ladies in waiting. Then you had Catherine and William along with their children, Prince Louis and Princess Charlotte. So many people were kind of confused and wondering, was there a mishap going on at the coronation? There's also footage of King Charles and Queen Camilla sitting inside the carriage waiting outside the Abbey. So many people, including Omid Scooby-Doo, are running the story that Catherine and William were late, holding up the coronation procession and causing King Charles to lose his temper, with many lip readers trying to read what he was saying inside of the carriage. Now, according to other insiders, Charles and Camilla actually arrived 6 minutes early to the Abbey. That apparently is what threw things off, and perhaps why Catherine and William were there probably around the same time, or perhaps that's why they waited for them. Again, we're not 100% sure what happened, but a lot of people are trying to blame Catherine and William. So do you think Catherine and William were late to the coronation, or do you believe that Camilla and Charles arrived 6 minutes early? So one of the more hilarious conspiracy theories is that Meghan Markle had actually wore a disguise and snuck into King Charles's coronation. The Sussex squad, you guys, the delusion is real. They literally thought that this poor man who was sitting next to Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber was Meghan Markle wearing a wig and glasses. Like, the delusion with this group is ridiculous. But apparently it's actually a composer by the name of Sir Carl Jenkins. This poor man went viral all over TikTok with people saying that's Meghan Markle. So this poor man had to take to TikTok to introduce himself to the world and let people know it's me, I'm a real person, I am not Meghan Markle in disguise, and I've literally worn the same mustache since I was 18 years old. He says, I'm not here to steal the crown jewels, and I'm definitely not Meghan Markle. Now, he does seem to have a great sense of humor, and apparently he has a very long and distinguished career that a lot of people are now getting to know this composer. He's now getting a lot of followers on TikTok, and I think it's amazing that this man is reaching a new audience. So interestingly enough, the legendary composer, part of his work was actually played during King Charles's coronation. It was the Tros Yagareth that was played during the coronation. He said it was originally composed over 2 decades ago for King Charles when he was the Prince of Wales. So this man has a very long and lengthy career as a composer. He has a knighthood, so he seems like a very nice and cultured gentleman. It is unfortunate that people thought he was Meghan Markle, but I like the fact that he has a sense of humor. So was the Grim Reaper spotted at King Charles's coronation? This is a rampant conspiracy theory that is running around the internet. Now, there is a mysteriously cloaked figure that is seen running in the background in this video clip that I will play for you here. So was that a bad omen, a prediction of the future? Some say it means that King Charles will not have a long reign. Well, of course, that's obviously true, considering the fact he is 75 years old. However, is it really a fact? Was it the Grim Reaper? Was it someone playing a trick on us? Was it a priest or a clergyman running in the background? But this is one of the major conspiracy theories running around on the internet. So what do you think? Is it the Grim Reaper? Is it a bad omen? I personally think it's Meghan Markle running around on her broomstick, but that's just my opinion. Leave me your comments on this one down below. So a major controversy that has been circulating since King Charles' coronation has to do with a Bridgerton actress by the name of Ando, who, while she was being interviewed on ITV in regards to the coronation and royal family, said, quote, "The palace balcony was terribly white." Look, this is a woman who's a very well-known actress who I actually enjoy on Bridgerton. She's actually married to a white man, but she thought that the palace balcony was too white. Now, I understand we all want inclusion and diversity, but this is a royal family. This is their family. So if this was the royal house of Japan, would someone say it's too Japanese up there, that we need to add in some other ethnicities? Would you say this to an African royal family, or the Spanish royal family, or the Denmark royal family? They're European. They're mostly white. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's what it is. But nobody would say it to the Japanese royal family. Oh, you're a little too Asian. So here she is attacking the royal family for being too white. So in my opinion, all of that criticism is new. That would have happened 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, even 5 years ago. But in my opinion, this again is the aftermath of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry and the whole Oprah Winfrey interview and the accusation of racism and unconscious bias, right? That Meghan Markle and Harry keep toting and throwing at the royal family. So of course, people always have to bring it up, but you have to remember this is a royal family. This is not a TV show. This is not Bridgerton where you're portraying a royal person. This is a real family who happens to be of European descent. So the fact that they're white, well, I'm sorry, ma'am. That's who they are. Meghan Markle could have been a representation with her 43% Nigerian, but she walked away. And her children had red hair, so good luck with that one. But I just find it odd how people like to criticize everything and make everything about race. They would never say that about the Japanese royal family or the Saudi Arabian royal family, saying, oh, they're a little too Arab. I mean, seriously. But because they're European, it's okay to attack them. So apparently Ofcom has been flooded with complaints about this woman. Now, apparently she has come out and said she didn't mean to upset anyone. Again, this is just a thought that's in her head, and I don't blame her 100% because this is what's being fed into the media. People are now beginning to believe it has to be everywhere all the time. Again, I'm all for inclusion, but let's remember it was not a TV show. This is a family. Anyway, so please don't shoot the messenger. These are just stories that have been circulating around. I thought it'd be fun to share some of the conspiracies that are happening. So what are your thoughts on these stories, guys? Leave me your comments down below. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, guys.